Hello everyone and welcome to a game called Prior Extinction. So this video is about this game called Prior Extinction, a dinosaur survival game where you survive in many different ecosystems, as many different dinosaurs, reptiles, soon flying reptiles, and etc. There'll be odd different time odd the different timestamps. Sorry about that. Different timestamps. You could click on each one if you want to find in your preferred one, like how to survive with what's the best animals to survive as, and etc. So now with that out of the way, let's start. Prior Extinction is a dinosaur survival game. It takes place, well, anywhere actually, because there's different game modes you can select. There's the from the Jurassic ecosystems to the late Cretaceous and any upland ecosystem. Before we get to there, we must talk about the two game modes. Roleplay, a game mode focused on providing a casual experience with light mechanics, and is recommended for new or casual players. I prefer survival because that's the main purpose of this game. Roleplay is still a fun one, but in this one you can automatically it defeats the purpose for growing up as a dinosaur or getting amber, which we'll get to in a sec. But we'll be looking at survival, a game mode focused primarily on hardcore survival with many different mechanics, and it's recommended for experienced players. And also, so just note that I'm not going to be talking about any of the very hard mechanics, like what I said, the many different mechanics. I'll get to that in a whole other video. That deserves a whole other video for itself, because it's way too long. So let's click on survival. Here we have Cretaceous Upland, the Jurassic, and the current one, which will soon get removed, the Cretaceous Mixed. So just like in the Cretaceous Mixed, there was a Jurassic Mixed, but now they decided to make a regular Jurassic. Soon they'll do that with the Cretaceous. So now let's get on to it. Cretaceous Upland is still work in progress. A Cretaceous ecosystem primarily focusing on the Nemegii Formation and the Clovelly Formation around the Cretaceous. So I'll have animals, not have of T-Rex. Just so you know, there's no T-Rex in the game yet. In case of players that like the classic big famous dinosaurs. Then there's the Jurassic. A Jurassic ecosystem faithfully adapting a majority of the Morrison Formation and its familiars. So it'll contain a lot of those Jurassic ecosystems and all those formations that take place in the Jurassic. So this game will have those more iconic animals like Stegosaurus, Brachiosaurus, and other animals like the Captosaurus. And also, just saying, the Jurassic is the current one that I know of that actually has regular sauropods. And before you start questioning what do you mean by regular, I'll get to that in a bit. So now we have Cretaceous Mixed, an ecosystem consisting of a broad mix of various unrelated formations of dinosaurs. So in the wild, these animals would never really met. And we're going to be talking about this one, Cretaceous Mixed. Or Cretaceous Upland. Jurassic is, all these maps have, the Jurassic that I know of, all these maps are different. At first I thought the Cretaceous and the Cretaceous Upland were the same map. I'm not sure about that, but I think they're different. They're slightly tweaked. The Jurassic is the very completely different map. If you're starting off, I would probably recommend Cretaceous Mixed. So, speaking Cretaceous Mixed, let's hop on to it right now. Okay, so now that we're on the Cretaceous Mixed server, just before you start, you must read these game rules, just so you won't get banned for your first day. Now, that in the way. This is the survival Cretaceous mixed surfer. Here, uh, we now once. And also before we start, I'm sorry that when I first joined, most of the dinosaurs and plants look weird, just because I'm on a PS5 and not on a more high-end PC. Yeah. So now that out of the way, let's click on survival. Don't worry, the textures will load in soon. So now that we have it started, what's the starting animals? So now this is where things get complicated. The first starting animals that I know of, because I have quite a lot. So the ones that are starting that I remember, but is the Protoceratops, the what is the Pachycephalosaurus, then an omnivorous. First we have the okay the okay. I'm gonna butcher this name, but it's the Triangosaurus. Then we also joining the JC Studios Roblox group, you get the free Serpati, or what most people think of when they see it, an Oviraptor, not a Velociraptor. And then the starting carnivores is the Concavinator, and now I think about it, I'm not sure if this one's a starting one. Sorry if it's not a starting one. And then, but over here is interesting. So this is the Mahachungosaurus, Mahachungosaurus, a type of crocodilian. It's not the biggest, in fact the smallest and the weakest crocodilian, but it's a better starter as a carnivore than the Concavinator. So, and you could get this one for free. Don't buy it with your Robux, nor with your Amber, which we'll talk about in a sec. There's a free way to get this one. And I don't know by the time I'm done recording this if it's still available, but there's a code. Here, we could go over here. When you click on codes, when you click on codes, you should get a screen. You could type the code of Lisa, a popular YouTuber that played this game. I'll put it in the description and right now as a text. If you type that code, you get the free Mahachungosaurus for free, and you don't have to spend any Robux, no fossils or Amber. So now that out of the way, it's time for us to play. So now that we have the Protoceratops, I am gonna be playing the starter ones because it's probably the best. So here were the Protoceratops. As you see, it says team because I was playing it earlier. Yeah. You want to click on this is important for playing in the game perspective. So here, if we make it all the way to the hatchling, nope, an elder we'll get to in a bit. Okay, so juvenile. If you look, it says amber per minute 5. Amber is what you're gonna use to spend and get the dinosaurs. Here, if you can see, I have 69,000 amber. I've been saving and using fossils, which you'll get into a bit, for the Pachycephalosaurus, one of the best dinosaurs in the game that I know of. So, all dinosaurs, no matter how big, how powerful, even if you spend on them, they all start off with 5 amber per minute. Like here, if we click on the Styracosaurus and make it to the hatchling, it's just gonna be 5 per minute. This is important because, well, this is because is now with this dinosaur I've grown it to teen, but pretend now we bump it into teen. Now it's not 5 per minute, but rather it's gone bigger, more powerful, and it gives you amber 20 per minute. Then, if you play a little longer, get your well-being high, which we'll get to in a bit, you grow it to 45 per minute as an adult. And what's special about what makes Protoceratops the best one to be as a starter is because easy to grow, easy to play, and it comes with something unique, which is Elder, which is unfortunately for us PlayStation players that play on a controller, or unless if you somehow connect it with a keyboard, you cannot Elder it. But for most players, when you Elder it, you get way more amber and you're way more powerful than usual. Well, this only comes with the biggest of dinosaurs. Protoceratops is the only starter animal and one of the very few that have this ability to grow up into one that gives you 6T per minute. So it's a perfect key starter for most new extinction players. Yes, and also so we'll go on to it. But before, then we have with Amber. Amber, as you can see, it says 60 per minute. And if you keep your well-being high and doing your quests, missions, like one example I did was eat your preferred food. This is one of the more easy ones. If you do it, you get some unique bonuses like amber and fossils. Unfortunately, I have 0 fossils, so I can't show you what fossils do, but I can tell you what they do. So here, pretend what I've been using for this one, the Pachyrhinosaurus, which I just explained that I've been saving for. It used to be 400,000, but now by applying fossils, so basically what they do is that you can find them in caves, or you get them during when you grow your dinosaur to adult, or when you play for a roughly long time, you get very few fossils. The best way to get it is to go in caves and find very small bits of amber, or fossils, sorry. You can use these fossils to give your dinosaur a discount. Like now, instead with an astonishing 865 fossils applied to this one. So instead of 400,000 amber, it's 263,000 amber. And now you're probably questioning, how do you start off with a dinosaur that just gives you as an elder 60 per minute to get 400,000? Well, you're gonna have to save up. One of my best recommendations to get for a starter is this one, the Bipiosaurus. It's an omnivorous dinosaur. So its stats, its PvP stats are good. It can protect itself from quite big threats, and it gives you an astonishing 100 per minute. Or if you're one of those players with a bunch of Robux, you could just buy the dinosaur. Like for example here, 999 Robux. But here you're not gonna spend on this game. I'm almost close to getting it and not spent all that much Robux. That's why why I said regular sauropods come in. The Jurassic is the only one that has regular sauropods. But here there's a game pass for a custom fictional dinosaur that they made up. It's called the Alpha Conchidia. Sorry if I pronounced it wrong. It's a giant sauropod. It's the only other sauropod, and the only sauropod for that matter, that's not in the Jurassic. It gives you an astonishing 285 per minute. Oh, and then we have the Amphiceratops, which has 210 amber per minute. This is like a hippo lifestyle. But then we have a carnivore. We have Dynamo Titan, one of the biggest carnivores here. And then we also have those like Theodontosaurus, which used to be incredibly powerful, but now most players don't beat it now because, well, it's been nerfed. aka it's been weakened. They made it weaker. And in the Uplands Cretaceous, there's the other one. I forgot what it's called. I think the Stenocephalae. It's a Pachycephalosaur-like dinosaur, so it looks closest to this Pachycephalosaurus. And no, all those Robux ones are very good because they give you a bunch of amber, unlike any other dinosaur in the game. This one's one of the best because even though it's just not a Game Pass, you can get so much from it if grown to adult. So now let's hop on in the game to talk about non-Game Passes and how to survive in this world. Okay, I'm back, and also, like you can see, I'm the Protoceratops. I'm not full grown, I'm not an adult yet, with my full stats and my full potential. I'm just a teen. And in case that one that looks like 3 lines and some dots around it, it's, it's, it's your cleanness. Then that Z is your sleep, and that pyramid is your diet. So, you might be wondering, and, and why is this a Tamagotchi dinosaur or whatever? No, these are, in case you're wondering, there's some, it kind of reminds me like the Tamagotchis, because, well, just like Tamagotchis, you have to take care of them. Because, yeah, if we click triangle on your PS5 controller, because I'm on a PS5 player, I don't know what you click on for a PC. Yeah, here, if we click it, we get our well-being. Here, we can see our stats. My cleanness is 18, not good. My energy, is 20, and my nutrition is 40. And my social and temperature are 100. Those are the ones that you don't have to focus, unless if you're a herd animal or in your completely your preferred habitat. Speaking here, first up, how do you clean yourself? You see my screen is cleaning method mud. And to clean yourself, let's go over here. I think there's a spot where there's mud. And so I'll be right back. On my screen, it looks like a meat and a fern. And it's your hunger bar. If you're a plant eater, there's preferred foods and hated foods. This is important for increasing your diet or accidentally decreasing your diet. Yeah, yeah. No, I don't really play this dinosaur, so I'm not sure what actually is his preferred food. But that triangle, if you eat your preferred food, yet you increase your diet, which is useful because, well, why do you want to take care of the dinosaur? This is because you get extra stats and survivability stats. For example, you can run faster and longer if you have your energy is high enough. If you don't take care of it, you'll be weaker than usual, and you'll be more easier to kill for predators that have you on their preferred diet menu. So here, you want to protect yourself. So let's get started. So, here, I may as well just do this one. Here, my sleep. Here, you click L2. Then once you click L2, you can use this L1 to, no, sorry about that. You can use, I forgot myself, okay. You can use R1 to scroll to which one you want. Here, we'll go on actions. We'll click X. Once we click X, we'll click L1, or R1, sorry. We'll click R1 quite a few times till we go to rest. You click on rest. Once you click on rest, then you have to click L2 again, then X, then you can use R1. And if you're sitting on, for example, for the Protoceratops, if I'm sitting on mud, I could click clean and I'll start cleaning myself. But we'll have to click on sleep under it. Once you're sleeping, you have to find a good hiding spot. Because if you're sleeping in a more open spot like I am right now, you will get preyed on if there's a predator nearby and they see you out in the open. You can't see yourself. You haven't got a notification, just like what I was saying. If you increase your sleep, you survive. Well, yeah, I'm hungry. And just so I won't die, of course, because I don't want to die in the middle of my tutorial video, I think my preferred food, and you could tell by the look of the plants, the Woodwardia ferns. And if these are Osmoda. That's not my preferred food. I think it's Contotus funds. That's one of my favorite ones for me to survive as the Protoceratops. Here, while I'm eating, we could click triangle for well-being. Let's see if that pyramid's going up. Okay, the pyramid is going up. That means that's good. That means your diet is going up. And then now if we click it again to see, we can see our growth progress. I'm 7 minutes to adult. And now you can see, likely, I don't think it's the diet does anything, but for others, for example, for my cleanness will give me more health regeneration and will give me infection reduction. This is useful to not get killed. And so now once we ate, now we have to, now we go back to talking about what do you want to do your well-being? Hi. It's because, well, you want to keep your stats, like I said. We can also increase their bonuses. It won't just decrease and then just stay like that. Nope. Sometimes you can increase. Here, you can see my triangle is very high, so is my stinkiness or cleaning. So now we need to clean ourselves. For some animals, there's water. For most feathery dinosaurs, that includes herbivores or dinosaurs, that would be dust. For feathers, most herbivores that are featherless is mud. For semi-aquatic animals, sometimes it will be mud, but most of the time it's usually water. And how do you clean yourself in water? To clean yourself in water, pretend it involves a semi-aquatic animal. That means an animal that sticks on bodies of water. Here we can go over here. And no, there's no fall damage in the game yet, so you can just fall off a cliff and you'll be fine. Pretend it involves a semi-aquatic animal. The river won't pull me. This game does not have that as a feature yet. Yeah, pretend I'm like one of those fishing dinosaurs. I would usually sit in the water and then I'll click clean, and over time I'll clean myself over time when I'm sitting in the water. That will work for us because I'm not a semi-aquatic. I'm instead a land animal, an animal that does not really stick near bodies of waters. No, just note that here I'm gonna sacrifice my diet for you guys. Here, hated food and preferred food. One of my hated food is horsetails for the Protoceratops. So when I eat these horsetails, I'll probably from time to time get sick. Or you can see if this is one of my preferred food, it'll go up. But if it's one of my hated food, it's depleting. Over time, it's depleted. Yeah, and if you keep eating your non-preferred food, you'll completely deplete, which will be bad, because then you'll have to eat more or you'll die. So here I'm stuck in the bottom of this area, so let's just unstuck. So I'll be right back, and we'll talk about cleanness shortly after. Okay, I'm back, and now that we see that I used the unstuck, in case you're wondering, you click on your big pad in the center of your PS5 controller. And yet again, I do not know what you do for PC. It's part of the escape button. You can go to menu. Oh yeah, it says it. For PC, it's M. You click M for PC, but for us controller, we do our other way. So here, look, you can do unstuck if you're ever stuck. This is essential. Sometimes I fall in deep trenches and I'm just stuck. So I can use the unstuck button. Then there's pack. Talk about that in the other video. That's used for our social animals. And then we'll also talk about masteries in the next video. So, now we can go over here, because, yep, over here on our map, this is where mud is. We need mud to survive, because, well, what we're going to simply do with that mud? Well, a lot, actually. We're actually going to slowly, unfortunately, we'll just be dirty, and predators will smell us easily. Yeah? Finally, mud. Mud is usually often seen around time to time that I know of horsetails. Mud looks brown, and just when you think of mud, And they'll usually be in little spots, like you see on my mini map. It's just a little dot. That'll help you. And look, you can click sit. Do it again. Then we go to clean this time, and you'll do a cleaning animation. And here we could go in our well-being, and now you see our health reduction and our infection rate is lowering. And look, let's just sit right here, and over time we'll see it'll get more high. And also while I'm doing this, I'm about to become adult. So if you see me all of a sudden get bigger, good. That means I'll be adult, and just like we said, I'll get more amber than usual. Like I'll get probably around 40 amber now once I'm adult. Oh. Yep, I'm bigger now. As you can see, I'm way more bigger. My head fur is way more bigger. Now we could sit again. Sit. Then we do mud. And we'll just keep rolling in it until we see a difference. No, red is bad because it'll be minus health regeneration, which is essential if there's predators biting you and you're very low. Look at now. Oh, they're starting to become green. We'll heal faster than usual, and it's an infection reduction. We're less likely to get hit by getting an infection in our skin or any other place. And here, unfortunately for us PS5 controller players, unless we are lucky enough to have a keyboard or a PC, here it says start Eldering. I cannot show you that because unfortunately, well, I don't have a PC just yet, and I don't have a keyboard yet. I play on console. So, but usually, I'll imagine you click start Eldering and over time it will become bigger. And then once it's fully bigger, then you get more amber than usual. And now, it's still there, just very hard to see. Yeah. And soon, then we can clean ourselves. We're pure clean and pure muddy. So now we can go over here. Now we can just go over here, and usually past here around the east, and past what I think is spelled Wolverine Creek. Over here was towards the north is water. Should be water around here. I've been playing this game for quite a long time. Won't go too long. Alright, we'll talk about our other one, sleep. And this one's very simple. Here you can see. Look, we're activity span nocturnal, so we will not sleep during the night. Even if you sleep it'll increase just slowly. While if you sleep on the day, it'll instantly. And now here we have something else that's in danger. We're freezing. So this you have to find the perfect little area. And here, this is my favorite area, Upland Plain. It's a perfect area for herbivores. It's a perfect place. There's usually no carnivores, no other territorial herbivores. And past over here is mud and water, and most of the herbivores' preferred food. Yeah, I need water because I'm dying. I'm gonna die if I don't have water. So we'll bump that up. Once we're bumping our water up, then now we'll get to the final part, which is sleep and our diet. Here I'm freezing. My health is going low, and I'm often constantly dying from. Right here I found the perfect spot. I don't know why, but right here is a perfect spot. Yeah, I could just stay right here till the wind goes. Sometimes you have to find a perfect little spot, a perfect little compact spot where the dinosaur feels is more warm. Okay, it's going low, and soon freezing is not a problem anymore. The temperature is starting to increase. Protoceratops is always a constantly hard one to grow. It's only struggling. Every single night I'm constantly almost dying from freezing. Okay, I think we're better now. As I see it going up, then I'll quickly go back. Now here we could bump up our water meter. And technically once you hear the birds sing, I think it's considered daytime. So now I could go rest. And then our final step will be eating our preferred food. So now, just like what I said earlier, predators could find you. Fortunately, this is the only warm spot that I know of that I can sleep in. So we'll probably have to sleep just around right here. So predators won't find us and we can rest without getting cold all that much. Now, we just do what we did. Now we can see our energy. 1, which is very bad. Now we just wait for it to bump up over time. Oh, I'll take a bit. This game has a bunch of realism. And that you cannot see when you're sleeping, so predators could stock up on you and you're not knowing. It's finally increasing for quite some time, but you can see our stamina drain, so we can run longer with our energy depleting all that much. It's the waiting game. Now, after this, we'll talk about the final thing, completing your well-being, which is nutrition. You eat your preferred food. Once you get our stamina all the way up. So, now our stamina is finally about to get all the way back up. Now we're in the 90s, the 95, 99, 100. This is one of the highest you can go. And my well-being is 86%. All I need now, that's not 100, is nutrition. And here we'll actually have to, I'll actually exit, we'll go back to menu. No, we'll have to save log. When you're in the perfect spot, you have to wait to main menu in a few 20 seconds or so. And look, you can see I got 5 fossils when I reach all the way to adult. Now I can show you what fossils do. And the final step, which is preferred food. And you see instead of me getting around 60,000 amber, now you just saw it bump up right now. Now it's the 612 instead of 73,000 amber and 612. I just gotten 73,712. I just bumped up. Saw that? So now here, now we can go into survival. Now we can see hated foods Osmunda. So if I eat that will lower it. And preferred food is around Sabolite, Symbergosis, and Glenhentia. Anything that's not hated or preferred, it'll increase your nutrition very slowly or will decrease it very slowly. So now with that, now we have fossils. Yeah, we're doing the Pachyrhinosaurus. I've been trying my best to get to it all the way to adult. Here, okay, wanting to make sure I'm looking at it closely. Right here, 263,500. Now 1 fossil. So it's now 2,603 400. Then we could do that again. Then it goes down by 1,000. Or around 1,000, sorry. Now I applied all my fossils. And now it's 263,300 amber. Soon once I apply all, the maximum for this one is 2,600. And I can't really see, I think that's a 7. So, and it starts 400,000 like this one, the Iguanodon, which is another powerful herbivore. Okay, now we're back here. So now we checked out survival Cretaceous mixed. Just so you know, Jurassic has animals from the Jurassic, and you can see that the Cretaceous Upland is the newest one, and it's the newest one that when you go in this game right now, you'll see it has a Rhinoceros, which is probably one of my funnest players that I've played. Now with survival, let's have a quick look at roleplay. Yeah, we can go in, and we just go in a random server. This is good for testing out dinosaurs, and etc., and having fun with their friends. And just like what I said, it's good for casual players who want a casual experience. Okay, now that we're here, now we can see that is just like the same what it looks like. But now when we click here, we have a whole new currency. I don't think we have fossils anymore. I don't think we can use fossils here, and we don't use amber here. We use RP points, which stands for roleplay points. Now we can start roleplay. And here you can roleplay with your friends, and you can have fun. And this one, it gets crazy time to time. They have recently did a huge update map. Here, we have all the dinosaurs from all the maps and some that are upcoming just in this for us to play. Here, we have a lot. Here we have the Captosaurus that I told you that was in the Jurassic map. This one is playable for the Jurassic. You can get for 9 Robux or 5 RP points. I think every minute you play, you get 1 RP point. So just play for 5 minutes and you'll be able to get that one. Because you can get them, but you don't really want to spend on them. And just note, an important note, I currently have 9 roleplay points, so I can buy it. And sure, let's just go buy it. Why not? Can we buy it? This is the new Rhinoceros, and these are all the ones from different ecosystems clash into one. Like this one, the Rhinoceros, which was in the Cretaceous Upland ecosystem, here. Or this one in the Jurassic ecosystem, the Kentrosaurus, here to play. And then here, the Pachyrhinosaurus, which I've been saving up here, which is 120 RP points. Or 199 Robux. Nope, before you try finding out a glitch you can do, no, you cannot buy this one here for cheaper and then go into survival. Nope. If you buy it for 199 Robux here, you only buy it here in the roleplay. Yeah, we have all the dinosaurs in here. No, I got an exclusive game pass. I don't think it's available anymore. I think it still is. No, it's only for roleplay. I got all unreleased dinosaurs that I get to play for free during when they're not released. And note, this is a current game pass. Soon over time they're gonna add all these dinosaurs, and soon when they cancel the game, adding all of the ones, the game passes will be useless. You have T-Rex, which is currently not in the game yet, and I could just play it. It's work in progress. First, but I can get an early preview. And here you can spawn different biomes. Here, fern prairie, conifer, fern scrubland, redwoods, the coast, floodplain, sequoia forest, swamp, craglands, and the list goes on. We just go on a casual. We'll go on a casual fern prairie. I think it's this one. It won't let me go up for some reason. So now that we're here, we're the early access T-Rex. Quite a lot of players probably do. And speaking of, there's probably another Rex. Nope, that's a total. And look, this is a perfect example. You see I'm stuck in this plot hole? There's an unstuck button. So you can unstuck yourself. I'm not really gonna do that. I could probably... Okay, I'll crawl out. Here in roleplay, you can just do this. Here I'm just eating this Rhinoceros, this AFK player. Point of view what AFK players do to you in this game. It's constant players leaving and going. Yeah, and also I'm big. And also unique carnivore feature. Look, you can grab corpses. No, this is for carnivores. Pretend you're in survival and you're a scavenger. You can grab it and you could snatch food away, drag it to another spot. Or if you have babies, you can feed them. Here we have a mighty. let's see if I can fight someone. See if there's some sort of settings for PvP mode. Okay. Okay, we're ready. I think there's like a way to enable PvP mode, or to exit a safe zone. So I go farther over here. I'll probably notify. I don't know. I don't really play roleplay mode, so I'm not sure. Here we just mess around as a very giant carnivore called T-Rex, or Tyrannosaurus Rex. And is that another T-Rex? Yep, that is. Yep, this is the kill zone over here. This is where all Rexes play around. You can see here a lot of dinosaurs have been murdered. Now, as usual, this is a chaotic experience. I could just roar in front of everyone. I could roar in front of your ears. Or maybe I can't. This is a work in progress dinosaur, and they have probably not made the roaring sound effects right just yet. Yeah, I don't know how they're fighting. Maybe yeah, I don't know how to fight. I don't know how to enable any combat mode. Well, that's unfortunate. Well, I'll just respawn and give them a free T-Rex corpse to eat and to feast on. And made their mind. And now with that, you're probably ready to play the crazy and nonsense route of roleplay and the very fun, thrilling survival. And no, that animal, all those animals, is a Cretaceous mix, which currently has the most animals I think of. The Jurassic, and then the Cretaceous upland. Now, I hope you like and subscribe. I hope this helped you. If it helps you, just share it to your friends. And now with that, you're ready to survive ancient wild dinosaurs.